Hey guys, it's your girl Sandiswa, and you're here to talk real with me. Talk real with Sandiswa. So this week's content, we're gonna be talking about some motivational stuff because this is the first and ever, motivational video that I am posting. If you realize, it's not as long as my previous videos because it is a motivational video that you can just take and keep. I'm gonna be talking like empowerment. Yeah, that's what we're gonna do. So let's hit the intro. And big shout out to Africa's Finest. Big shout out to Tindo and my family and my mom and dad, my best friends. The list could go on and on. But big shout out to everybody who is watching this. You guys are actually much, much, much more important than anything else. So let's hit the intro and we'll be here to talk about what we're talking about this video. Woo!
You ready? Let's talk.
Sir Odillo.
Talk with me. Won't you just talk?
Okay, so what are we talking about this week? Why am I motivating you? What am I motivating you about? I'm motivating you about self-confidence, self-love, and your roots. These are three things that you need to remember as you enter the weekend, as you enter next week, as you enter any day, as you wake up in the morning. Have that self-confidence, that self-love, and don't forget your roots. Self-confidence. What is self-confidence? Like, a lot of us think that self-confidence is like being so sure of yourself, but it's actually not like that. Like, it's not entirely like that, okay? Like, because if you're too sure of yourself, you're gonna be overconfident. And we talked about overconfidence last week. So self-confidence. Be sure of yourself. Not sure. I didn't add so many shores. I said be sure of yourself. Be sure of yourself. Be sure of your choices. Be sure of where you want to go with your life. That is self-confidence because you're determined, you have set your goals, and you are ready to take on them. Self-love. Self-love. I love myself. Self-love is more of how you treat yourself. You know, if you love yourself enough, then you'll be able to spread that love to the people around you. Like, if you love yourself and you pamper yourself and you make sure that you're feeling hyped and I did talk about dancing last week. Don't worry, the video is coming very, very soon. But if you love dancing and that's how you feel you're self-loving yourself, not selfing loving, you're self-loving yourself, then you dance. If you love feeling pretty, I feel like, okay, before I get into this, it's not just for girls. I feel like most guys will be like, oh my gosh, she's just gonna talk about things for girls. It's not just that. Mainly my contents are related to everybody because I have influence from both boys and girls on video content. So to all those guys out there, to all those girls out there, have some self-love for yourself. Yo, have some self-love for yourself because you need it. You need to feel loved. If you feel loved by yourself, you don't need other people to determine whether you're loved or not. It just comes naturally. Like, you just feel happy. It doesn't even matter what the next person thinks about you because you know that I love myself. I love who I am. I don't have to change. I don't have to do anything for anybody else because I love myself. That is called self-love. That is called rudo. Rudo. Rudo means love. For those that don't get Shona, I'm really sorry. But it brings me to what I'm about to talk about next. So I'm gonna talk about your roots, where you're coming from, what makes you you. What is a root? What is it? A root. Don't forget your roots. Yeah, a definition of a root would probably be like where you're coming from, your background, or something like that. I don't know, but like, don't forget it because a lot of people, I've seen a lot of people who forget where they come from. And it's not cool. I don't know why people think it's cool. Let me put my plate down. Like, let's talk. Why do you guys think it's cool? Like, it's not cool to forget your roots, to say, oh, I don't speak my home language. I'm gonna use Shona because I'm Zimbabwean. So, I don't speak Shona because I wasn't raised in Zimbabwe. Like, it's not cool. learn your roots language, learn your roots, embrace your roots, especially when wherever you go. Like, people are fascinated by certain things, by different cultures. There are people out there who are willing to learn about your culture and where you come from. So if you I'm okay, there are some people who generally don't know their roots, but it's good to always research, find out, find family members that have that root, showing in them, because your roots are important. Your roots define you if you let them. Sometimes your roots define you. They say where you're going. If your roots are bad, okay, if your roots are like not bad, like, I mean, like, if your roots are not something that you're proud of, they will help you to be proud of them. I don't know if you get what I mean. If your roots are good, they're gonna help you. Everything just is always positive. I like thinking positive. Yeah, that's another thing with your roots. You should think positive. Actually, even without your roots, you should just think positive. So, guys, roots are important. Don't forget where you come from. Don't be lost with the world's trends. I'm not saying don't follow the world's trends, because, hey, Joe, some things are just hard not to follow. But you should be able to know where your roots are, where your roots lie. You should know who you are, where you're coming from, where you're going, where you were determined to go. Because you are powerful in that way. You have the power to determine your future through knowing yourself, through loving yourself, self-confidence, and your roots. You need to be in control of those things for you to be prosperous. So as we go into this weekend, as we are moving on into this weekend and the next week, just remember: self-confidence, self-love, roots. Those are 3 things that would help you, that will keep you on some hype, because they are amazing. When you put those things to yourself and you're real with yourself, you're going to see how amazing it is. And I believe that everybody out there has that thing about them that makes them to be able to express it, that makes them to be able to embrace it, because everybody loves something about themselves. Everybody is confident about a talent they can do, and everybody knows their roots, and they can embrace their roots if they try. So my advice to you is that you should try. Not just try, but do also. So my advice this week: do self-love, do self-confidence, and do your roots. Try it. If you try it, it'll help you. So thanks for watching. This was the shortest video I've posted, mainly because it's just a motivational video. I hope you feel motivated after this to go and embrace your roots, to go and try out new things, to show people who you really are, and to try your self-love, pamper yourself, try a beauty routine, try a relaxation routine, try yoga, anything you feel like doing. Try it, because it's important. It's for you. Again, thank you guys. Let me have my lunch now.